Welcome back to Squawk Box. Time now for the Executive Edge. Big question right here in New York. How low do rents have to go to attract people into New York City during this pandemic? New York real estate numbers might give us the answer. And Robert Frank has been watching the trend, and it may be surprising. Robert.
It is surprising, Andrew, because after more than a year of declines, new rentals in Manhattan actually increased in October by 33%. Now, of course, 1 month doesn't mark a turnaround, but brokers say low prices are finally luring young renters back into Manhattan. Now, rent prices falling by 19%. That is a record drop. Landlords are offering over 2 months free rent as an incentive. Now, good news on the sales side as well. Sales contracts between November 1st and November 11th, so after the election, they increased 21%. That marked the first year-over-year increase in Manhattan since the pandemic. Now, we've got a long way to climb back here, guys. There are 16,000 unrented apartments in October. That also is a record. And the vacancy rate, which in Manhattan, vacancy normally around 2%, well, now we're over 6%. You add in the city's high unemployment rate, the $9 billion budget hole in the city, the state's $16 billion budget hole, and of course the prospect for higher taxes and service cuts. And buyers are likely to remain a little cautious right now, and they've got a lot of choice. This 2,000 square foot 3-bedroom in the financial district was listed for $14,000 a month, cut by more than 20% to $10,000 a month. But guys, there are 25 other apartments for rent in the same building, and that's going to be the challenge for landlords. Even though they've dropped them 19%, they still could have more to go. Guys, back to you.
So, Robert, when you think about the rental market, even a year out from now, is the expectation that it's going to be meaningfully better? Is this just going to backfill the empty apartments that are sitting there vacant now?
Look, I think this whole question of will New York come back, it's kind of a false choice. Of course it will come back on the rental and the sales side. The question, to your point, is at what price? Rentals down 19%. But on the sales side, where we have over 10,000 empty apartments for sale, prices there are only down between 5 and 10%. So I suspect we're going to see more on the rental side declines because, as you point out, there's so much supply, not just existing supply, but a lot of new buildings in the pipeline that were built as sales, but now coming on as rentals. So I suspect we're going to see more drops. But we're seeing a big increase in young people coming into the city. It's a less expensive product that they want. It's more downtown than Upper East and Upper West. And I think that's going to drive forward.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.